Ladies and gentlemen, Fred Okengo Matiang'I is actually causing a lot of political panic in William Samoei Arap Ruto camp. Many people never thought that Fred Okengo Matiang'I is going to cause this political unrest, this political panic from the side of William Samoei Arap Ruto, because definitely people have been saying that no person will come from those tribes which don't have numbers, and it will cause this kind of political unrest. But Fred Okengo Matiang'I, since his entry into national politics, he is making William Samoei Arap Ruto and his side to be so much worried, because people are saying that Fred Okengo Matiang'I is the only threat to William Samoei Arap Ruto. And therefore, today I want to explain to you why Fred Okengo Matiang'I is causing a lot of panic to William Samoei Arap Ruto side. But before we do that, I could request you kindly to subscribe to this YouTube channel, give this video a like, share the video to your friends. And also, whenever you subscribe to this YouTube channel, always remember to smash the bell button, because by doing that, you will give YouTube permission so that you can get notified whenever we upload any political content into YouTube. And for those ones who have subscribed to this YouTube channel, I say thank you, and may God bless you abundantly, because you always are behind our inspiration to continue coming up with this kind of political analysis. Now, let us dive into the topic, why Fred Okengo Matiang'I is causing a lot of panic to William Samoei Arap Ruto. Since the entry of Fred Okengo Matiang'I into the national politics, Fred Okengo Matiang'I is actually being received very well by the Kenyans. And many Kenyans believe that it is Fred Okengo Matiang'I who is going to send William Samoei Arap Ruto back to his home. It is Fred Okengo Matiang'I who is going to make William Samoei Arap Ruto to be a one-term president. And because of that, William Samoei Arap Ruto does not actually know how to counter that wave of Fred Okengo Matiang'I. At first, many people from the side of William Samoei Ruto, the like of Silvanus Osoro, they never thought that Fred Okengo Matiang'I was such a serious. And that is why they were saying Fred Okengo Matiang'I cannot run the campaign, or what we call presidential campaign. And they were saying that he is a scared person. He doesn't have what it takes to run for presidency. He lacks what we call the political stamina. He lacks what we call the financial stamina. And he comes from quite a small tribe, which actually cannot go for presidency of this nation. Because as you know, Fred Okengo Matiang'I comes from the Gusii region with only 2 counties. And the entire population of those individuals who are actually being accepted to vote from the the side of the Gusii tribe, it is known to be around 2 to 2.5 million votes. And many people say that because of that small number of votes, it was going to be very difficult for Fred Okengo Matiang'I to run for presidency. And Osoro even said that Fred Okengo Matiang'I was not willing to leave his job at World Bank and to come back into the Kenya's political arena. And they were saying that Fred is so much scared to enter into the political arena. But now, Fred Okengo Matiang'I has actually signed off. And last time when Fred Okengo Matiang'I was in this country, he went back to his tribe. And his native tribe gave him a go-ahead to go to various corners of the republic to see different individuals from other parts of the republic who can help him to run his presidential campaign. And Fred Okengo Matiang'I, as I have said, is actually being received very well. And now, when Fred Okengo Matiang'I went back to his job at World Bank, also the likes of Silvanus Osoro, they actually told the nation that he was scared and that's why he was running away. He is not capable to run a presidential campaign. But now it is official that Fred Okengo Matiang'I has actually resigned from World Bank and he is coming back to the country in 3 weeks' time. And he is coming back to do one most important noble duty. He is going to embark on his campaign towards 2027 presidential election. And of late, you have been seeing several tracks which are actually being branded Matiang'I, ready for the campaign. And that is scary. Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga and his counterpart, William Samoei Arap Ruto. And the Kenya Kwanza government is quite scared because they don't understand where Fred Okengo Matiang'I is actually getting all the finances which is using. Because Fred Okengo Matiang'I has started, even if it looks to be very early, and he is rebranding the tracks which he will use to campaign. And it's probably seen that he will use Jubilee as his political vehicle towards 2027 presidential election. And it's not only the side of William Samoei Ruto which is quite scared, because even the side of Wamnyoro, I am very sure the likes of Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, they are also scared because it was clear that from the side of Wamnyoro, probably it was Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka who was going to be the torchbearer of that group. But because of the entry of Fred Okengo Matiang'I, and because he is being acceptable across the nation, this is giving Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka a lot of sleepless night because it is foreshadowing his presidential ambition. At the same time, it is foreshadowing the ambition of Rigathi Gachagua to run for presidency, because Rigathi Gachagua sometimes has said that he wants to run for presidency. But if you go to Mount Kenya, where Rigathi Gachagua is saying that he is the kingpin of Mount Kenya, you will find that the grassroots is ready for Fred Okengo Matiang'I. Even if the ground looks to be behind of Riggy, but the truth is, many people from that corner or that region of the country, they feel that The only person who is capable to remove President William Samoei Arap Ruto from power is Fred Okengo Matiang'I. So William Samoei Ruto is very much worried. And now we don't know what the rights of Silvanus Osoro are going to tell the people, because they know now, it is official, that Fred Okengo Matiang'I has resigned from World Bank and he is now back. He's going to be back to the country in 3 weeks' time. And he's not coming to rest. He's going to come for an official duty of campaigning, of actually making up a proper campaigning machine, which he will use for 2027. And Fred Okengo Matiang'I is going to do all he can so that he can unseat President William Samoei Arap Ruto. And what Fred Okengo Matiang'I needs to do now is to consolidate enough funds for campaigning. So Fred Okengo Matiang'I is coming up to move from one community to the other. He is going to transfer across the nation so that he can feel his strength. And it is also being said that the Canadian company that Fred Okengo Matiang'I hired has done enough research. And now Fred Okengo Matiang'I knows very well the weakness of the government in place. He knows what William Samoei Ruto is doing better. And he now knows how he can counter that. He also knows what he should do to make himself to be more palatable, to make more likable in the entire Republic of Kenya. And if you look at the side of opposition, people are saying it's Fred Okengo Matiang'I to go for presidency of this nation. And people are actually putting themselves behind Fred Okengo Matiang'I. And this time, people feel that they are not going to choose somebody because of a tribe, but they are going to choose somebody. One, because they are tired of William Samoei Arap Ruto. Two, because they believe that is the person who will turn this country back to prosperity where Kibaki left it. So the side of William Samoei Ruto is quite panicky because they really don't know what they can do to stop the wave of Fred Okengo Matiang'I. So Fred Okengo Matiang'I is actually going to change the politics of this nation. Once he's going to be back in 3 weeks' time, things are going to change drastically. The side of the government is going to work hard to see whether it can counter the wave of Fred Okengo Matiang'I. But Fred Okengo Matiang'I is properly planning. He is properly coming back to see that he can challenge William Samoei Arap Ruto and to unseat him through the ballot, let come 2027. What can you say about Fred Okengo Matiang'I come back within 3 weeks? Do you see Fred Okengo Matiang'I is going to scare this side of William Samoei Arap Ruto? Do you feel that Fred Okengo Matiang'I is Mr. Fix-It? Please drop your comment in the comment section below. And if this was your first time to pump into this YouTube channel, I request you kindly to subscribe, hit the notification bell, share the video, like it. And for those ones who have actually subscribed and they always keep watching our videos, I say thank you, because you always inspire us to continue coming up with this kind of political analysis. And with that, I say thank you. May God bless you all abundantly until we meet in our next political discussion. Goodbye.